Hey guys, it's Robin, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I've got one of my favorite videos of the year to film. I like the fall winter haul videos. Those are not for a while yet, of course. But the Bring Back My Bar videos that we get to do twice a year when Scentsy releases the Bring Back My Bar scents, those are some of my favorites to film and I hope you guys enjoy this. This is going to be first sniffs videos. I have not smelled any of these. There are one or two that I've smelled in the past when they were previously here. But other than that, these are all brand new to me. And I have them sitting right here, and I did get little sticker labels for them also. So one of my YouTube colleagues, Michelle, she has a little shop on Etsy. It's called Mini Moments, I believe. Yeah, Mini Moments. It's a little sticker shop, and she sells like Scentsy stickers. So if you want like day planner stickers or any kind of like consultant type stickers, she's got Scentsy stickers. So there's that. And the little labels look like this. So what I've done here is I've got little labels that she made and sent for me. So she had these in her Etsy shop. I'm not sure if they're still there, but I have put the stickers on so I have scent notes. So again, these are first sniffs and these are going to be cold sniffs as well. So I have not warmed these yet. My opinions are probably going to change after I warm them, and I will do warm reviews separately. I will do a full separate warm reviews video once I have warmed all these and tested them. So you know how they change on warm and how their performance is on warm. So these bars are currently in early access for consultants. On July 1st, they will be available for everybody for the month of July only. So if there are any of these that you end up picking up that you love, they are only available for that 1 month. So you have a couple options. You can either stock up on a few like 6-pack bundles, which is a good value. You can do that, or you can add them to your Scentsy Club. One of my favorite perks with Scentsy Club is the Always Get My Bar perk. That is where even after a bar retires, they will keep making it for you as long as it's in your Scentsy Club, as long as you only skip once per year. So you can do any frequency you want, any number of bars you want. It's a great way to get the bars that you love on an ongoing basis. And so typically when Bring Back My Bar comes around, I do add a few of them to my club. And once I warm these, I'll let you know which ones are club bars for me. But yeah, let's just kind of jump into the sniffs here. Okay. The first one I have here is, these are no particular order, I'm just kind of grabbing them as I see them. Dulce de Leche. This is one of the bakery bars of the bunch. I've never smelled this, but I have high hopes because I'm a big bakery fan. This is golden custard of caramel, rich cream, and warm vanilla. So I'm expecting a caramel bakery scent. Yeah, it's a rich, creamy caramel scent. When you think like caramel scented candle, this is exactly what you would think of. I'm trying to get the back of it here. Okay, there's almost like a little bit of a liqueur note on the back maybe. I'm not sure what that would be. Maybe like a butterscotch liqueur or something like that on the back, but mostly what I'm getting is like a golden caramel syrup. You do get the cream, it's a very rich caramel. But I almost get like a hint of butterscotch on the back, which is just a little bit of a different scent, but I like this a lot. This will be a good one. Feels kind of fallish to me, but not super fall. I feel like you could do this on a rainy day in the summer as well. Smells like about a medium strength on cold. Like that one. So far so good. Lemon Lavender. This one is one of those dual package ones. So you have a yellow front and a lavender colored wax. This one is tangy lemon and sweet lavender flowers. So lemon lavender. Now Yankee Candle had a lemon lavender scent for a long time. I'm not sure if they still do, but I really liked that one. So I'm hoping this will be kind of similar to that. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, it's lemon and lavender. Oh, the lavender is more of a floral lavender on the back. But that lemon really brightens it up. The lemon is kind of a cleaner lemon. So you're not thinking bakery lemon or lemon drop. You're thinking cleaner lemon with a pretty lavender flower, almost like a lush lavender. I'm thinking like a lush bubble bar I had once. Yeah, it's a very authentic like lavender bud flower type scent with a cleaner lemon mixed in. I would say pretty equal parts of each, like 50-50. I quite like that. So that's a nice clean one. This one feels like you're cleaning your house and just kind of freshening things up. Really like that. So that one smells like a reasonably strong one too. Probably like a better than average strength on cold. Happy Go Lucky is this kind of pretty pinky purple. This one is orchid, red berries, Japanese plum, and amber vanilla. So this one I'm thinking probably like a fruity floral, kind of a girly feminine type scent most likely. Yeah, this is kind of a perfumey type scent. It's a little bit more floral than I expected. I do get cherry blossom for sure. I can pick out cherry blossom. Japanese plum, what? It must be the orchid. I smell cherry blossom. It reminds me a little bit of like Bath and Body Works Japanese cherry blossom. Amber, yes. Red berries, a little bit. This is a much heavier scent than I expected based on the color and the name. Happy Go Lucky. I'm getting kind of a heavier berry floral. This smells like it would be a very pretty bedroom scent, but it is quite mature. Like, this isn't a little girl bedroom scent. This is a grown-up lady's room. Yeah, there's like perfuminess here. It's got some floral notes. The berries I get, but the berries are really adding a richness here rather than a sweetness. So it's kind of a rich, perfumey, floral type scent. So that is Happy Go Lucky. Seems like it'll be pretty for bedrooms. Seems like about a light medium to medium strength. Lemon Verbena. This one is bright green. We have lemon zest, bright lime, and verbena leaf. So lemon zest, bright lime, and verbena leaf. Again, Bath and Body Works back in the day had a, was it lemon, coconut lime verbena? Maybe it was coconut lime, I can't remember. They had a verbena scent, I liked it, but I haven't smelled Scentsy's lemon verbena, so let's give this a sniff. This is a tart, bright, kind of zingy scent, kind of reminds me of like lemongrass. Yeah, this reminds me of lemongrass. If you have ever smelled the Avobath or Avowash line of products from Lush, they have a lemongrass lime type scent. This reminds me a little bit of like a lime lemongrass type scent. Yeah, it does have lime in it, so that makes sense. So I'm getting quite a bit of the lime, and I think the verbena leaf. And the verbena leaf to me is reading a little bit grassy and like lemongrass. I'm not really getting so much the lemon zest, I don't think. It is a very zesty scent though. Like, it has a little bit of a bitterness to it, but in kind of a fresh, zingy way. Yeah, it's really strong too. I would say like a maybe 7 out of 10 on cold. Smells like a good open layout bar, very summery. I think this would be very fun to mix with as well. Compared to other lime scents we have available right now, we have cocoa lime in the catalog. We also have key lime and grapefruit in the summer collection. Lemon verbena is not as sweet as cocoa lime, and it is more bitter, citrusy, tart than key lime and grapefruit, because key lime and grapefruit from the summer collection does have that sugar note that really sweetens it up. This is a bit more intense than that, and I would say stronger too. Yeah, so that is kind of what I would say there. Again, another great cleaning scent, great like cleaning your house type scent. So lemon verbena. The next one we have here is Highway Run. This is kind of a like grayish green type scent, army green. Or gray. Highway Run. It's eucalyptus bud, cedar, amber, and vetiver grass. Vetiver tends to be kind of a smoky note to my nose sometimes, and amber I'm hit or miss with too, and I personally don't care for eucalyptus. So this one I actually don't expect to like myself. It's probably going to be kind of cologne-y, and I don't typically like eucalyptus or vetiver or amber. So this one's probably not going to be a win, but we're going to sniff it. This is better than I thought. I like this quite a bit. Okay, there's more on the back. The grass is more on the back. But the cologne itself, it is a cologne scent to my nose. But it's nice. It's a nice mix of like woodsy and fresh. That's very pleasant. It is distinctly masculine cologne. But I think if you like those types of scents, this is a very well done one. And I think this smells like the kind of thing that would age really well as well. It smells like about a medium strength right now. But these cologne scents that have like cedar and amber and things like that in them, they tend to age really nicely. I'm thinking things like World Traveler. That one had some woodsy tones in it as well. That one ages gorgeous. And I think Highway Run might be similar in that way. Yeah, I actually quite like this. I don't melt a lot of masculine scents, so I probably wouldn't purchase more even if I loved it. But I like it for what it is. So Highway Run, if you do like masculine scents, I would say that's a very good one. Reggae Sunset has some really nice packaging. This one has mandarin, orange blossom, and lime with a spicy finish. So mandarin, orange blossom, lime, and maybe spice in Reggae Sunset. So. I'm getting orange. I'm getting orange. I'm not really getting the spiciness. And orange blossom? Like a hint. I wouldn't say it's floral though, I would say it's more fresh. Mandarin for sure, like it's almost entirely mandarin. With a hint of something fresh. I wouldn't pick it out as orange blossom. Lime, maybe a little, but not identifiable as lime. I would say this is a like kind of zesty, zingy, tart, juicy orange scent is what that is. Kind of a tart, juicy orange. Pretty saturated, but also has a hint of freshness. So Reggae Sunset. Seems like about a medium strength on cold. Just kind of a nice orange scent. I think if you liked Oodles of Orange, that one was a similar orange tone to this one. I think Oodles of Orange was a bit more single note. This one has just a bit more going on. Yeah, but I think if you liked Oodles of Orange, you'd probably like Reggae Sunset. Next up, we have Sandalwood and Cranberries, and this one I do expect to really like. So this one is kind of a nice maroon color. And the notes are exotic sandalwood with cranberries and spice. I like sandalwood, I love cranberry scents, and I like spice. So I think this will be a winner for me. Sandalwood and Cranberries. This is beautiful. This is such a good one. Oh, wow. Okay. There's something on the back that's reminding me a little bit of Cherry NyQuil, just a little bit. I don't think it's going to be that way on warm, but the top is beautiful. It's a nice, rich berry scent. I would say winter berries. Nice balance of sandalwood, like really, really pretty sandalwood. Not a whole lot of spice. If you're spice averse, I think you'll be okay. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I love this. Smells kind of wintry to me. Smells like something I would melt probably in January or late December after the holidays when I still want kind of berries in winter, but I'm not quite in Christmas mode anymore. Smells like late winter to me. I like it a lot though. That's a winner. That is a very, very pretty bar. So Sandalwood and Cranberries I really like. Smells like a good solid medium strength. And I think again, this is another bar that I think is going to age really, really well. So Sandalwood and Cranberries. Next up here we have Sea Salt Mist. It is a pretty kind of aqua turquoise color. This one is Beach Grass, Ocean Mist, Mandarin, and Amber. So we're thinking fresh aquatic. And these tend to not be my types of scents either. So I think this may be nice, but I don't think it's going to be my type of scent personally. So Beach Grass, Ocean Mist, Mandarin, and Amber. The Mandarin might save it for me. We'll see. Oh, this is very soft, quite light. Okay. I do get kind of a nice, soft, gentle sea salt aquatic note on the back. It's pretty. It's very light. I'm not really getting a grassy tone. It's more of a very soft ocean mist scent. I'm not smelling mandarin specifically. I do get some amber. And like a hint of that grass, like just a hint. It's pretty. It's pretty. I think I may enjoy this in like bathrooms or bedrooms. I would not try this in open space. I don't think it's going to be strong enough. But I think for bathrooms and bedrooms might be a pretty summer scent. Not going to be super overpowering, I don't think, but maybe we'll see on if it changes on warm. But that is quite a light one. If you like kind of your classic traditional sea salt, air, ocean type scents, Sea Salt Mist might be one to try. Next we have a very unusual sounding bar that I've been curious to smell. This one is Farmer's Market. It's a green bar, has apple slices on the front, and the notes here are carrot, cucumber, and hint of rose. So rose tends to be a tricky note, but done well, I do enjoy rose. Carrot and cucumber I've never seen, I don't think, in a wax, and I'm curious how that's going to play out. And there are a lot of apples on the package here, so I'm kind of curious if it will be an apple scent at all. Because there's no apple in the notes, but there's apples all over the packaging. This smells like the produce section. It's weird, but not unpleasant. There's apple here. There is apple here. It's mostly apple. Like apple peel, like the apple skin, like a pile of fresh apples. The rose here is just adding kind of a greenness. It's not a floral scent. I do feel like I'm getting kind of that sweet raw carrot note that you get from like raw carrots. Cucumber, there is kind of a crisp, fresh wateriness here a little bit, but I don't think I would identify cucumber or carrot specifically. It's just a very fresh produce type scent with a hefty dose of sweet apple peel. This is a very authentic scent. Like, this is a cool scent in that it smells exactly like what it says it smells like. It does smell like carrots, cucumber, a little bit of rose, but I mean like the fresh stemmy roses that you would have at a farmer's market for sale. And then a lot of apples. Yeah, that's really, really nice. I always love the pairing of rose and apple. I feel like those notes pair really well together. Sweet, crisp, fresh apple with like a nice, sweet, green, stemmy rose is a really nice mix, and they've done it very well here. It's not overpoweringly rose. I think even if you struggle with rose, I think this will probably be okay still. So that's a good one. I like Farmer's Market. Very unique. I'm not sure how often I would reach for a scent like this, but I like it for what it is. It's fun and it's different. So Farmer's Market, thumbs up. Coconut Daiquiri. This one I know I like. I've had this before. This was in the summer collection the season that I joined Scentsy. So Coconut Daiquiri is coconut milk, banana, and vanilla cream. This one I really like. Yes. Oh, this is summer in a bar. Tanning oil. It smells like tanning oil. You get the banana, but it's not like a foodie banana. It's like banana tanning oil, coconut, and it's this like rich kind of like vanilla coconut. It's sweet. It's decadent. It smells like you're on like a beach resort and you're wearing tanning oil and you're drinking like a really, really rich, sweet, creamy pina colada. It is so good. This is a fantastic bar, like one of the best. We had this in Scentsy Soak in body care for a while. It's so good. It's a great scent. So Coconut Daiquiri, I'm so glad to have it back. This will probably be a club bar for me. This one smells fairly strong, the one I'm holding. It smells like a solid medium, if not better. I do recall when this bar first came out, when it was brand new a few years ago, it was pretty light and like shorter lasting. The bars that I hung on to are performing much better. So it does age well, heads up. So if you do like the scent of this, if you struggle with performance, I would recommend putting it in your club and aging it for a while. But this one, the one that I'm holding right here, that's presumably a new pour, it looks like a new pour. It smells pretty strong. So I feel like this one's gonna be good. I love Coconut Daiquiri. Such a good one. Highly recommend. That's a great one for summer. Juicy Peach. This is a pretty light peach bar. This one I've heard mixed things about. Some people love it. Some people say it's got a really, really awful note to it. I don't know. I haven't smelled it. It is freshly picked, sweet and juicy peach. Just peach. It smells like peach ring candy. It smells like that kind of classic candy peach scent. Or like that Tim Hortons peach drink. It smells a lot like that tastes. Oh, the back, I can see where people are getting a weird note. I don't think it's an unpleasant note though. It does have kind of like an almost perfumey tone peach on the back. More like a peach car freshener tree on the back. I don't like that as much. But the front is very much like peach drink, peach ring candy. The back is more like cheap peach air freshener for your car. So there's a difference between the front and the back. So this one I'm gonna have to reserve judgment until I warm it and see which of those scents wins out. Because if the juicy peach drink or the peach ring candy side wins out, this could be a good bar, I think. Especially for mixing, because it is so single note and kind of a medium strength. But if that kind of perfumey peach on the back wins out, I don't know that I'm gonna love this one. Either way, seems all right. We'll have to warm that and get some more information. So Juicy Peach. Apple Crush. I like a good apple scent. This one is bright green. We have green apple and apple blossom. So I'm thinking like a balanced apple blossom floral fruity scent. That's really, really nice. That is almost entirely green apple. Okay, a little bit of the blossom on the back. It's sweet though. This is not a powdery floral. It's not like a super floral scent at all. It is a very crisp green apple, very fresh. That's really nice. It's got like a sourness to it. It kind of makes my cheeks pucker a little bit. So if you don't like tart scents or you're not a big fan of sour, I don't know that you're gonna like Apple Crush. But if you like green apple, and I really do, Apple Crush seems like a good one. I think you could do mixes with this for Halloween. Mix this with like salted caramel toffee or any kind of like sweet caramel scent, maybe gimme candy. Those would be fantastic for like Halloween time. Melt it with your like woodsy scents or your spice to make like fall scents. I think that would be really fun. And again, for right now, this time of year for summer, this is perfect on its own, I think. Yeah, that is a very fun scent. I will probably get more of that. It smells like quite a strong one as well. One of the stronger ones I've smelled in this batch. So Apple Crush, thumbs up from me. The next one we have here is Buzzworthy. This is another one that I know gets a lot of love or hate. It's one that's very controversial. People love it or they hate it. I tend to like honey scents, so I kind of expect to enjoy this one. I really, really love Be My Honey, and so Buzzworthy that we have here, I'm thinking I'll like too. So this one is sugared almonds, creamy vanilla, and honey drizzle. So it sounds like a bakery honey scent. I don't see what there is not to love here. Yeah, no, there's something not to love here. It's the almond for me. That's what it is. I think if you're a person who likes almond scents, that kind of almond extract type scent, you're gonna like this. If you don't like that scent, which I personally don't, this one has a lot of that kind of artificial almond extract type scent. And the honey drizzle is quite an authentic honey scent. It's not super sweet. It's got kind of that earthy scent that honey has, with a lot of almond extract and like a vaguely bakery tone. It's not bad. It's fairly strong. Just not for me. So Buzzworthy, probably not for me. But if you, again, I'm very, very particularly not into those almond type scents. And if you are, this is, I think, going to be a win. If you like things like Amaretto from last Bring Back My Bar, I think you might like this. I didn't care for Amaretto either, but most people did. So Buzzworthy, not for me, I don't think. But I can see the appeal for a lot of people. I get it. It's a well done bar, just not for me. That is Buzzworthy. Berry Bubble Blue. This one I know I like. I've had it before from my friend Sarah in New Zealand. So this had been in Region 3, Bring Back My Bar, a while ago, I believe. So Berry Bubble Blue is a pretty pale blue wax. It is blue raspberry, green apple, and spun sugar. This is one of those scents where the notes don't describe what it actually smells like. I don't get any apple here. I don't get a whole lot of blue raspberry, but I definitely get spun sugar cotton candy. This is so good. It is sweet cotton candy goodness. Smells like the fair. Yeah, this one's good. Okay, on this particular bar, I am getting some of that green apple on the back. Not a whole lot. I think if you don't like green apple, you're going to be fine. It's not really an aggressively blue raspberry type scent either. Sometimes when you think blue raspberry can be kind of a really saturated, syrupy, sweet type scent. Not in here. It is a soft, lightly fruity cotton candy scent. It's very, very pleasant. I think most people would like this as long as you like sweet scents. It is on the lighter side. I would say bedrooms only. Don't try this in a big space, but really, really nice. And I think well worth picking up. Berry Bubble Blue. And I have melted that one before, and again, does okay in smaller rooms. I wouldn't try it anywhere large. Next we have Shaka. This is one of the ones that Dan Orchard had brought back as one of his 5 picks. It's a blue bar, and the notes on this one are sandalwood, bergamot, and lime. So I'm curious in this one whether that bergamot is going to go citrusy or whether it's going to go cologne-y, because bergamot can go one of 2 ways. And with sandalwood and lime as the pairing notes, I'm not sure. Like, I really don't know which way this is going to go. So Shaka. Cologne. It goes cologne. This is a sandalwood bergamot cologne with a hint of citrus to kind of crisp it up. But it's very, very classic like aftershave cologne. I'm not into this one myself. If you like things like My Hero or Mystery Man, you may enjoy Shaka. Just not for me. If I had to pick one of the masculine scents of this bunch, I would pick Highway Run instead. Just a bit more woodsy, a bit more kind of sophisticated. This one is very classic. You smell it on every man you walk past type aftershave. Shaka. Blackberry Meringue. This is one that I do know I love. It is a fantastic performer. and it smells amazing. So this is Blackberry Meringue, pretty light purple wax. This one is blackberry, sugared fig, black plum, and a pinch of spice. You do not smell the spice here, so don't be afraid if you're afraid of spice. This one is beautiful. Yes, this is gorgeous. This is not a bakery scent, which it sounds like it might be. This is a fruity, homey, like just saturated, beautiful scent. The blackberry here is not like the vendor blackberry note. It is not like any other blackberry I've smelled from Scentsy. The fig here adds some kind of lower tones, like grounded tones to it. The black plum, I don't smell specifically plum, but it just comes together with that blackberry to be just this beautiful kind of deep, rich, homey, inviting scent. And that pinch of spice, there's no spice here specifically. But again, it just kind of feels deep and earthy and homey, and it's gorgeous. And this one goes for ages too. It's very strong, very long lasting. I would say very open layout worthy. That is Blackberry Meringue. This is one of my top picks of the bunch for sure. I would strongly recommend most people pick this up as long as you're okay with berry scents. Blackberry Meringue is beautiful. Next up we have Coconut Citrus Parfait, bright orange wax. This one is coconut milk, vanilla bean, and a hint of citrus. So coconut, vanilla bean, and citrus. Very summery sounding. I wonder how this will compare to like tropical coconut nectar from our current summer collection. Same coconut note as tropical coconut nectar, kind of that flat, Scentsy coconut note that they use often. But this has orange instead of the peach, because I mean, tropical coconut nectar has that peach note, and Coconut Citrus Parfait, and Bring Back My Bar here, has an orange note instead. It smells like mandarin to me. It's all right, it's nice. But again, I'm wondering, when I did cold sniffs of tropical coconut nectar from the summer collection, I felt it was just kind of okay as well. But on warm, it really came alive and it did very well. I think this might be the same kind of scent. So Coconut Citrus Parfait, I will warm. I think it's going to be better on warm. And it's very pleasant. It's that kind of flat coconut, which I don't love, but the mandarin note here is very, very pretty. So yeah, seems all right. Coconut Citrus Parfait. Next, we have another apple scent. So we had Apple Crush, which was that really nice, bright, tart, sour green apple. Now we have Red Delicious, which is a nice classic red apple. Crisp, juicy apples from the orchard. So again, kind of a single note apple. So we have two different apple scents. This is a very classic apple scent. When compared to something like Johnny Appleseed in the catalog, this smells a bit more traditional. Not quite as strong as Johnny Appleseed either. Does have lightly floral tones to it in the back. Sometimes apples have that kind of just lightly floral note to them. I think it's because of like the peel. The peel kind of has that sort of vaguely floral scent to it. Not like super flowery, just has floral tones. Smells like a red apple, like a fresh apple. It's nice. Does smell kind of orchardy. Smells like a nice transition to fall scent, again, like August, when you want just something a bit more late summer friendly. And again, I do think this would mix very nicely because it smells like maybe a light medium to medium in strength. I think you could do a lot with this one. So Red Delicious, if you're not as into the kind of tart sour apples as I am, I would go with Red Delicious instead of Apple Crush. I personally think I prefer Apple Crush just because it's stronger, and I personally like that kind of tart sourness that the green apples have. But if you're not into that, Red Delicious is nice. Lime and Sugarcane. This is one that I have been looking forward to. Where's my sticker? Oh, I put it on the side on this one. Lime and Sugarcane. Lime, sugarcane, and frozen mint. This one I think will be a clubber for me probably. Lime, I love. Sugarcane, I love. Frozen mint, love. This should be a cool, icy, nice hot day scent, I think. It smells like a, what's that drink? Mojito? This smells more like a mojito than the mojito bar did. Yeah, we had a bar called Mojito Mambo. I can't remember. It had mint and lime too. This I like even better. This is even better than that. It smells more like a mojito than the mojito bar did. Lime and sugarcane, I love. That's a fantastic one. You get a nice like, green leafy garden mint. It's not peppermint. It's not spearmint. It is like the green, like you've rubbed peppermint leaves between your fingers smell. A nice dose of like really realistic lime, like lime juice. yeah, like lime flesh. Not the skin so much, not the zest, but like the lime flesh. That's very, very good. And it is a little bit sweet, but not too much. So lime and sugarcane, that is a fantastic one. And again, I think you could mix this with like watermelon scents or with like other citrus scents or with other fruity scents to make like really, really fun summer cocktail mixes. And I think this is gonna be perfect on its own too. So lime and sugarcane is a win for me. That one's one of my favorites so far. Sea, Sun, and Fun. This is one that I know several people have been really wanting to get back here. So it's a nice blue bar. The notes on this are saltwater, orange twist, lily petals, and sunny amber. I am not sure on this one. I think this could go either way for me. Saltwater I like, orange I like. Lily tends to be a very heady white floral, and those, especially in like summer type blends, tend to be a migraine trigger for me. And amber can go either way for me too. So I'm kind of 50-50 on whether this one's going to be a problem for me migraine-wise or whether I'm going to enjoy it. So let's give it a sniff. Nope, not for me. That is going to give me a migraine. I'm not going to open that again. I did smell a hint of sea salt, which I liked. There was some citrus there, which I also liked. If you liked something like Soak and Raise, or what was the other one? Paradise Petals. Those were also kind of orange-based white floral scents that we had at one point that are no longer available. If you liked those, I think you're going to like Sea, Sun, and Fun a lot. There were quite a few people who loved Soak and Raise. It was a migraine trigger for me, but I think it's not the same, but it's similar enough to Sea, Sun, and Fun that I think you would like it. Yeah, I'll give it one more sniff. Not quite as strong as Soak and Raise. Oh gosh. It's not an unpleasant smell. I can't do the lily note here at all. Ooh, okay. Yeah. If you like Soak and Raise, if you like those very heady, beachy white florals, this will be for you. If you're not into those, skip this bar. The next one we have here is Dark Harbour. This one I'm very curious about. I love the color. It's like a dark teal. And the notes really intrigue me. We have kaffir lime, blue-green mint, so lime and mint again, kind of like lime and sugarcane, watery ocean lavender, and amber. This sounds lovely. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I love it. That is exactly what I hoped this would be. That is spa in a bar without being too aquatic. It doesn't smell like 90s Calgon spray. That is fresh and herbal and pretty. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, you don't smell specifically lime. What you do specifically smell is this very, very pretty spa-like mint. And the ocean lavender is not an herbal lavender. It's not your classic lavender scent at all. It's exactly what I hoped it would be. I would wear this. Oh, that's beautiful. Some people were saying this was a little bit masculine. I mean, it could be like a man's shower gel, but I would use this in a shower gel or a body spray or a perfume. I think it's very unisex. That is perfect. It's hard to describe. It is fresh. It is herbal. It is beautiful and quite strong. I would strongly recommend Dark Harbour if that bar at all intrigues you with the notes. Lime, blue-green mint, ocean lavender, and amber. Oh, that's lovely. Dark Harbour. Love it. Surfer Chick. This one also intrigued me. I've never had it before. It is a pretty pink bar. We have bubbly lemon tonic, guava, sweet cherries, and blackberries. I'm expecting kind of a fun, lighthearted, summery, fruity bar here. That is what it is. It's nice. Yep. Berries, a little hint of like body care or musk, like a hint, not a whole lot. What else do we have? I'm not picking up guava. I would believe there's like a citrus note here. Cherry. The cherry here is not your classic cherry note. I would have guessed more berry than cherry. So if you're afraid of cherry scents, I'm not really getting cherry here specifically. Blackberry, again, not a super strong blackberry note. What I think this is the bubbly lemon tonic, I think is giving kind of a overall kind of, not quite fizzy, but like a kind of fresh You know how tonic water has that kind of slight bitterness to it? I think it's that with like some lemon. Because it doesn't smell fizzy, but it does have this kind of like, not bitterness even, but like this kind of like, it's not syrupy sweet, despite there being a lot of fruit in here. It has kind of a like slight body care edge. And kind of like a crisp, watery tone. It isn't as like syrupy fruity as I thought it might be. It's a bit crisper and fresher. Yeah, I don't smell guava specifically either. It's kind of like it's one of those scents where you don't really smell the specific notes. Overall, it's a light medium. I would say bedroom space probably best suited for. I don't think you could do this in an open layout. I would say bedrooms. It's kind of a citrusy, fruity berry to my nose. Kind of like you took a like club soda and then like squeezed some lemon juice in it and like garnished it with some like sweet cherries, or like those like Rainier cherries that are not really cherry-like, but they're like, have you ever had Rainier cherries? They're like the light pink or like pink yellow tone cherries. They're sweeter and not quite as like rich in flavor. They're a bit lighter. Smells like you garnished your cup with that and some other berries. That's what this is like to me. Like a kind of tonic water summer drink. So that is Surfer Chick. Different than I expected. I like it. Yeah, seems nice. I would say bedrooms probably. Next up here we have Wild What-A-Melon. This one is a pretty light green. This is watermelon, green apple, and sugared pineapple. I expect that I'll really like this. I do like a good watermelon scent, especially in the summer. And green apple and pineapple are notes I enjoy as well. So I'm expecting a very fruity, kind of summery scent here. Oh, this is really good. Yeah. This is stronger than I expected. I would say stronger than average. You get a nice, fairly balanced watermelon scent. I would say fairly realistic watermelon scent. Doesn't smell super watermelon candy-ish to me. And I think that's because the apple here is a green apple note and it's kind of giving it some, again, tartness. The pineapple is here as well, giving it some real sweetness. This is very nicely done. I would say I'm getting like 50% melon and 25 each of the pineapple and the apple, the pineapple and the green apple. I'd say that's the balance I'm getting here. I really like this. I think this will be very nice on its own. Perfect for a very hot day. It's going to be one of those ones I think that's going to be kind of not sticky in the air, not heavy. It's going to be floaty and light, which I like for hot day scents. Wild Watermelon, that I'm going to probably club. Depending on how it performs, that one may be a clubber for me, along with Dark Harbour and Coconut Daiquiri, and probably Blackberry Meringue. The next one we have here is Berries Jubilee. We have had so many berries this season. We have Jam and Jubilee as our scent of the month right now. We had a berry scent, a strawberry scent, Strawberry Bliss at Easter. That was very nice. We had Strawberry Sweetie in Last Bring Back My Bar. We have Berry Sweet, which is a new strawberry scent in the catalog this season. And now in Bring Back My Bar, we have Berries Jubilee. So Berries Jubilee is summer berries, whipped cream, and vanilla. So this one I think will probably be kind of like a berries and cream type scent, which we have not had yet. So let's give this a try. Well, that's lackluster. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting kind of a waxy strawberry scent. It smells like lip balm or lip chap. Well, where's the rest of it? It's very light. Just a waxy strawberry, kind of a flat, waxy strawberry. Well, that's disappointing. On cold at least, any of the strawberries we have currently available are going to be better than Berries Jubilee, in my opinion. But again, I will warm it and let you know how it does. It's kind of a flat strawberry note, like not juicy, not bright, not saturated, just kind of a flat lip balm strawberry note. I'm not really getting that whipped cream. I'm getting no bakery tones. I'm not getting the vanilla so much. It's a sweet, waxy strawberry. Yeah, not loving that. Kind of disappointed in that one, to be honest. So Berries Jubilee, no thumbs up right now. I will warm it and let you know. Last but not least here, we have Breakfast Blend, which is a coffee bar. This one, and Scentsy has done a few coffee scents. Some of them have been okay. Most of them have been kind of lackluster. Scentsy has Coffee Tree, which is in my opinion their best coffee scent, although I haven't yet smelled Breakfast Blend, so this one might take the place. Coffee Tree is great, nice strong coffee bean type scent. Love that one. We had it a few years ago in Bring Back My Bar. We had Perk Me Up in one of the recent Bring Back My Bars. That was okay, just very short-lived in my home. So I liked the scent, the performance was not awesome. Then we had the Friends bar, the coffee house bar. That was terrible in my opinion. Not a fan. That was an awful scent to my nose. And so now we have Breakfast Blend. So we will see if this one is like the winner of the Scentsy coffees. So the notes on this are just rich, just brewed coffee. Nice chocolate brown color. It's all right. It's all right. It's not unpleasant. It kind of smells like coffee that's been sitting a while though. It doesn't smell like fresh coffee. It smells like truck stop coffee. Like it's been sitting there for hours and it's kind of cheap at the best of times. This isn't like nice, robust, like fancy coffee. This is truck stop coffee. It's not unpleasant. It is still coffee, but it's not the best coffee. I don't know. I do think you could mix well with this. I think if you paired this with things like hazelnut latte, with things like your bakery scents, your vanilla bean buttercream, any of your fall bakeries, I do think you could do some really fun things with this. I don't know how great this is going to be on its own, which is what I'm kind of worried about, but we'll see. I had hoped for more. It's not bad. It's just not what I had hoped. Yeah, I do think I can work with this and make some really good mixes. I don't know how much I'm gonna love it on its own, but again, it's still cold. Once it gets in the warmer, it might really kind of blossom because often scents do that. So I'll reserve judgment for the moment until I warm it. So that is Breakfast Blend. So out of all these bars, overall thoughts on cold are pretty solid. Well, there's a couple that I probably would say are not great bars. I think the one that I would say is probably the least bang for your buck would be Berry's Jubilee. I just think if you're a strawberry fan, which I am, my daughter loves strawberry scents too. I think if you're a berry fan, we have so many better strawberry scents right now in LTOs and the catalog than Berry's Jubilee. This would not be my pick if you're into strawberry scents. But again, your mileage may vary. I think if you like things like Perfectly Pomegranate, which also had that kind of flat, waxy tone, you may enjoy something like Berry's Jubilee. Sometimes there's kind of that nostalgia factor there, and that this could have that for some people. But Berry's Jubilee, in my opinion, is probably the least well done scent. There are other ones here that are not my type of scent, but that I can see how they're well done and that how other people might like them. This one I just think isn't terribly well done, is Berry's Jubilee. As far as a wild card you might want to add to your order, Farmer's Market's kind of fun. Again, is this a scent anyone's going to want to warm all the time? I mean, maybe, but probably not. But it's really, really good. It's very unique, very nice. I'm a fan. Farmer's Market seems like a good performer. If I had to build a 6-pack for the average person, and this is not knowing any of your particular scent preferences or anything like that, but if I had to just recommend a 6-pack of what I would suggest a person try, I'm going to build one right here. Okay, if I had to recommend a 6-pack and I could only get 6 of these and recommend 6 of them to you, in no particular order, they would be Lime and Sugarcane, nice citrus with a hint of like green crisp mint. Coconut Daiquiri, I think widely appealing super summer fruity bar. Blackberry Meringue, beautiful all year round type scent. You can warm this any time of year, very good performer. Sandalwood and Cranberries, probably more of a cool weather scent, more than a summer scent, but very, very pretty. Apple Crush, as long as you like green apple. If you don't like tartness, I would say try Red Delicious instead, but Apple Crush I really enjoy. And Dark Harbour, this one I love, and I typically don't like fresh scents. This is so different and so lovely. So lovely. It smells kind of like something I've smelled before, and I can't place what. Wow. Every video this happens. I can't place it, but I feel like it smells like a hotel I've been to before or something like that. It's very nice. I love that. Dark Harbour, that one might be a surprise favorite. So those are my suggestions for a 6-pack, and I will, in the meantime, get to warming these. so I can let you know, hopefully before July 1st when these go live, how these perform. So you might be able to make some really educated decisions based on what your house is like and what you might enjoy scent preference wise. So I'll get to warming and let you know how these do. I would love to know in the comments below which of these have piqued your interest the most. And I have not watched anyone else's videos on these yet. I've heard nothing except for a couple comments here and there from friends. I've watched nothing. I've really kind of tried to stay away from any kind of information about these scents until now. So these are just kind of cold sniffs, cold thoughts, and I will now get to warming them and watching everybody else's videos so I can see what everyone else is saying too. Other than that, hope you are having a great week. I will talk to you in the next video. See you next time. Bye-bye.